Hey friends, it's Michael Kostroff. Um, I don't know if I've addressed this topic before in our weekly videos, but I'm going to do it today because I've been asked about it, and that is the question of cards and gifts. Thank you notes and cards and gifts. And actors say, should I send them? Should I send them to casting directors? Should I send them a thank you note? Should I send them a gift? And pros and cons. There's no, as with everything, there's no absolute answer, but I'm going to give you some things to think about. Um, I tend to not do it, and I'll tell you why. It doesn't mean it's wrong. I'm just going to tell you what my practice is. My concern is if I send a thank you note or a gift when I get an audition, it makes it seem like they gave me a break and it was a miracle and I didn't belong there, but they let me in, as opposed to, hey, I'm a professional with one possible performance to offer, and they need actors, so they do their job and I do my job, and it's like I don't thank the dentist as much as I might appreciate the dentist for fixing my teeth. I mean, that's the job. And I'm concerned that it feeds into the status differential. But I might be completely wrong and full of shit about that. So that's just my practice, okay? I also know I'm friends with a number of casting directors, and one of them said to me, look, I don't like to admit this, but I do remember the actors who send me gifts. I do remember them better. It just is like that. But the concern I have is that I've known actors who get bitter and resentful because there isn't a reaction, there isn't a response, they don't have more auditions as a result. And I think the problem is your motive for sending the thank you. I think your motives have to be pure. Sorry if that's corny. If you want to express thanks, you should do it. If you just want to express thanks, I think you should do it. Send them a card and say, I appreciate it. And I think be specific. I appreciated the way that you run your office, or the way that you conducted the audition and made everybody feel so comfortable, or whatever it is. If there's a reason that you want to thank them, I think you should do it. And ask nothing in return. It's almost a spiritual principle. Don't ask for anything. Don't expect that they're going to go, oh, I'm going to have you audition more because you thanked me. That's not the job of the casting director. The job of the casting director is, here are the roles that I need to fill. Who'd be right? Who's a person whose work I like, who I've seen before, who would be right? And that's when they bring you in. That's the only reason they should bring you in. They're not going to bring you in because you thank them. And I think your motives have to be pure. If you want to send a casting director a gift, send them a gift as a loving expression of gratitude, and expect nothing in return. That, I think, is the right way to go about it. I just know too many actors who make it like a factory thing. They just like a rubber stamp. They send off a thank you. And I don't know. Listen, I expect, again, as always, I love the responses to these videos. I expect that you'll share your practices and why you disagree with me. That's all good. I know that some actors will say, well, I send thank yous and I get a lot more auditions now. Great. I'm so glad for you. That is one example of one person or 5 people. Everybody's going to have a different experience. But I would argue that you don't have auditions because of your thank yous. You have auditions because of your talent and because the casting director believes in your work. So you don't have to be a stingy guy like me. You don't have to be a Scrooge about it. And truth be told, I have thanked casting directors. I really have, because for certain specific experiences that I was like, just they made the audition so wonderful and so lovely, and I have done that. So, but I do want you to watch out for the "I'm a little beggar, thank you for seeing me." You're the Wizard of Oz, and I'm the timid little Tin Man, and I don't even belong to be in your presence. I want you to watch out for that. Yeah, I encourage you as much as possible to try to write it as an equal. You're an artisan, they're an artisan, and it was and you've crossed paths. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say about this because I'm actually more interested to hear what you have to say about this one. Cards and gifts, go. It's all on you. And I'll see you next week. Bye.